Welcome to Molly Mish. We made our way to the coastal city of Portimao. Years ago, we met a family on the road who have since moved to Portugal. They decided to settle in Portimao, so we wanted to make sure we stopped here to spend some time with them. As always, when we are enjoying time with friends, we tend to leave the camera behind so there isn't any footage of us hanging out. But we spent a beautiful afternoon at the beach just footsteps away from where we were camped.
So today, for Valentine's Day, instead of
Valentine's Day?
The day after Valentine's Day, because we didn't celebrate it.
Aw, buddy, you're so cute.
Oh, I remember I dug a hole there then. I guess Toby's extending the hole.
Our cats are so dirty. Rather not being dirty.
Oh, I can't do that.
You just walk away.
Okay, so for Valentine's Day today,
The day after Valentine's Day.
the day after Valentine's Day, instead of doing secret Valentines, just bought a bunch. You guys are gonna stick your hand in there and see what you pull out. All right, mix it up. Break them all in pieces.
Oh, Mama!
Okay, Rochambeau to see who goes first.
What?
No?
What's that mean?
Rochambeau. They don't know what Rochambeau
sorry.
means.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rochambeau? What in the world?
Can we just agree?
No.
Luca can go first.
You win.
Yeah!
You win. All right, close your eyes. Close your eyes. So you're gonna
Let him get the bad thing.
don't be aggressive.
Just grab one thing.
There's a bag.
First thing you touch.
No, you can feel around as long as his eyes are closed.
That one was like a chocolate ball, so.
Yeah, that's
Nice!
What'd you get?
no.
Sour gummies, I think. Are these sour? Super
Read
Maxi
it.
Pack.
Read what it says.
Gashinos. Minahatan.
You're really good.
All right, who's next?
400 grams.
Close your eyes.
Oh, balance.
Oh,
Chuckles.
wow,
That's
fake
basically-
bounty.
Wait, that's my.
Big bounties.
Yeah, they have rip-off candy.
Bounty.
Oh, Tom's here too now.
What do I want? I know this is. Wait, that's Werther's. I know what
Wow.
Werther's feels like.
That's not Werther's.
I mean, not Werther's.
It's rip-off. Oh, is that the only authentic candy?
Okay, next, put that down.
We're gonna share, right?
No, you gotta eat Snickers.
No, you have to
until
eat
throw up.
everything that you got.
Look, I got the best one.
Why is that another best one?
Okay, this is my pile.
We're not gonna eat this for like years.
No, let's all get a pile and
They're
keep
coming
it
back to America with us.
Luca just became the gun king.
Oh, Mila got the fancy one.
Fancy. It was gonna get like the original Snickers.
That's like rip-off Werther's. This is. I know what that is. I know what that is.
It's all like
I guess look at
warmers.
this. I knew it. I actually know everything.
Wow, the other brand name one.
Wow, you're just about brand names.
I know what everything is in there.
She's a material girl.
Oh, I know what this is. This is Mama's favorite thing.
All right,
I'm not
let's-
gonna grab it.
No, that was mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rip off Werther's.
I knew it.
Read what it says.
I'm gonna guess
Original.
the last one is
Original.
So original.
Sweet
There's
corn.
just one in there.
Kit Kat.
Oh, you didn't get all the brand names.
Oh.
I knew it. I knew it.
Okay, now let's eat them.
You're gonna share, right, Uga?
Hey everybody, here's Twin. You guys know Twin. Today, she's known as the troublemaker. Because last night, she was out exploring until 3:30. 3:30 a.m. We stayed up till 12:30, waiting for her, looking for her. She didn't come back. And the day before, we had installed. We had added air tags to their collars because we bought air tags here in Portugal. By the way, this is Portimao, where we're at, and it's in the Algarve region of Portugal. We spent last night here, and the night before, we just spent in the parking lot because we were kicked out of the place that we were going to spend a night at, even though we had spent one night there already. But that is to be expected in Portugal these days, because popularity of van life, as it has in most places around the world, has exploded. So there's a fair amount of fed up locals. And when I say locals, it's not just Portuguese people that are born and from here and grew up here and all that. A lot of the people that don't like what's happening are actually foreigners that have retired here. You know, they feel like the way of life they've discovered in their retirement is being intruded upon. So a lot of the people that call the police on people wild camping, when they say wild camping, like in Portugal, wild camping is technically not allowed, but there's a very clear definition of what camping is. There's a clear definition between camping and parking. Camping is you have your awnings out, you have your chairs out, you're treating the place like you're at a campsite. So as long as you're just parked, everything's contained, you're not on levelers, you don't have anything out, not even like if you have an RV with a step, not even put your step out, then you're not camping, and that's totally fine in most places. But we were asked to leave this other place because of one little rule that this kind of fancy rich neighborhood have implemented, which is they disallowed campers from driving through the neighborhood. So we were asked to leave not because we were camped there, we were asked to leave because apparently we weren't allowed to even drive through, to be in the area at all. So I asked the police when they came over, I said, hey, you know, we went to the beach, we went to this popular tourist place who were charging 30 euros a person for boat rides. Like, what are we supposed to do if we are in campers and want to go there? He said, park somewhere else and take a taxi in, even though we have a car. But that's okay. You know, we're going to experience some of that as we travel through this area. However, okay.
I think it's also crowded, just like Scotland was crowded, where people they don't have as many places to go. So a lot of the UK, a lot of Scotland was crowded because everybody from the UK went up there in the summertime, and right now a lot of people would be in Morocco right now, but they're not, so they're going to the next warmest place, which is here. Right?
Portugal was already crowded like this before, and I think, like Marlene said, it's definitely gotten worse because usually there's about 5,000 French campers that go down to Morocco each winter, and Morocco's still closed. So yeah, a lot of them are here, but didn't seem that bad really though. Like where we were last night, as you guys just saw, I don't know, there's still room for a few other people, and this part of Portimao is actually where they say the community wants campers to be, instead of just kind of scattered about, you know, the town. So I think they're okay with us campers being there, and in fact, you know, nobody bothered us. And then there are people that seem to have been there for days. And the other thing that happens too is that some people come and then they'll be like in an area for a month or 2 months, which I think, you know, that kind of crosses some lines for people too. They don't want people to just kind of, they feel like that they're squatting the space. And the longer you're in one place, I feel like the longer you're likely to spread out. So, you know, we spent 3 days tops at any place, especially now. We're our time is limited. We have to get out. We have to get up to Belgium so we can ship the vehicle. So we don't have time to stay in one place, even though we would want to in some places. For example, we probably would have liked to stay here another day. But today we're gonna go. But going back to the story about Twin though, last night she left, and the air tags we installed on them works, for sure works, but it's not a GPS tracker by any means. The way that they work is it sends out a low power Bluetooth signal, so that's why the battery can last so long. And as long as somebody has an iPhone with a Find My Friends or Find My whatever app on the iPhone, they can detect all the air tags that are near them. And if somebody's phone detects it and it's connected to the internet, it'll send a signal to the Apple server and say, these are the air tags that are around my area. And then Apple server matches up with the owners of the air tag and sends that person the signal saying, your air tag is here, anonymously, right? So the people that are relaying this message, it's like a mesh network. The people that are relaying this message are anonymous. All these iPhones become like a global, worldwide mesh network that tells everybody where their air tags are. So that's how these air tags are able to track. But when you're like us, and when you have cats that are scared of people and they kind of stay away from people and they like to roam about, and there's no iPhones or iPads or any devices nearby, AirTags are sort of pointless. We have to be close to them. We have to be within Bluetooth distance of them to detect where they are. And last night she was just gone. We walked probably 5 miles, mostly in circles, but going to farther and farther and farther in circles to try to, circle the area to see, hoping that we would get close enough to her to detect her, but we never detected her. And then at 3:30, I woke up, I looked at Marlene's phone, and it says, Twin was here 20 minutes ago. So got up, opened the door, she jumped in.
She drinks so much water.
Oh my gosh, she didn't eat unless she caught something, like a mouse or a bird or something. And usually that's what happens. She'll go on a hunting, escapade and kind of lose track of time and just disappears. And maybe that's what happened. Or something spooks her and she runs the other way, either cars or people or dogs, and she's just kind of hiding out in one place. But we don't know where she was. For the last time we saw her, the last time the air tag was detected near the van was at 6:39. So she was gone for a good 8-9 hours, undetected by the air tags. So good news is that she's back. Now we can move on. Well, such troublemaker.
Well, look at you're the good one now, Toby. You're the good one.
How the turntables. After a couple of nights in Portimao, we made our way to Sagres. This has been a popular spot for van travelers for decades. The parking lot used to allow overnight parking, but it unfortunately is one of the places that have chosen to ban the practice. There are still a lot of campers here when we visited, and I suppose some of them will try to spend the night. Perhaps the rule is loosely enforced and sleeping here is still possible, but we didn't want to take a chance. Curtain wall and gateway to the fort. We just walked around the historical fortress and got our glimpse at the first stretch of the Portuguese Atlantic coast.
Hey, this looks nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The water looks really nice. I'm gonna swim here.
we left Chagres and started making our way up the Atlantic coast. From here, we're about 200 miles from Lisbon. We had heard about a bike race, but had no idea that we would nearly run smack into the racers on our way north. Bike race! Oh my god, I missed this. Oh no! They lost a water bottle. We made it about halfway towards Lisbon before we found a nice campground along the way. The really cool thing about this spot is all of the electricity is produced using renewables. Twin, are you already done? She won't look at me.
It's bright over there.
Twin, look at me.
Yeah, because you didn't set up her bed and you just put phones there.
Oh. Okay, you can go in your bed.
It's looking. Take a photo quick. Oh. Whoa.
Next time on Homeward Bound, we visit the city of Lisbon.